In these videos, we don't reveal any addresses, and even though I've done a house tour of my own place, please do not show up at any private residences because it's not safe for anyone. Legendary musician Tina Turner kissed America goodbye decades ago when she began dating her now husband Erwin Bach. After living across the pond for years, they finally married in 2013, and Tina even ditched her US citizenship in the process. These days, she's been living in Switzerland full-time in a stunning estate dubbed Chateau Algonquin, but more recently, in fall 2021, Tina expanded her portfolio with the purchase of a $76 million property on the water overlooking Lake Zurich. Over the years, few performers have found success that spans the decades like Tina Turner has, earning herself a legendary career in the music industry with over 200 million records sold worldwide, 3 Grammy Hall of Fame awards, a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award, and an induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame means that Tina also amassed an equally impressive net worth over the years. How much, you ask? Well, sources say it's somewhere in the $250 million range. While Tina once lived in an infamous discotheque-inspired home in LA at the height of her career, after her relationship with ex-husband Ike would come to an end, Tina would eventually fall in love abroad and move permanently to Zurich, Switzerland, where she's lived until this day. And when Tina wants a change of scene, she can head to her vacation home in the French Riviera. Hey guys, it's Kara the Vampire Slayer back with another exclusive house tour here on Famous Entertainment, and in this one, we're checking out the homes of Tina Turner. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit me up on Instagram to chat. Now let's get into this video. While Tina was born in Tennessee, she became a citizen of Switzerland in 2013 and renounced her US citizenship after marrying her longtime partner, German-born Erwin Bach, who she's been with since 1986. When speaking about why she relocated to Europe back in 1997, Tina said, "I have left America because my success was in another country, and my boyfriend was in another country," she said, adding that her single Private Dancer was a smashing success in the UK. The couple had been living in Switzerland for years, but due to strict laws in the country, there are restrictions against foreigners purchasing property. Therefore, Tina and her man had been renting a compound known as Chateau Algonquin. For many years. An absolutely jaw-dropping home in Zurich, Switzerland. Back when Tina was still with Ike, she always felt she never had a space of her own, and needless to say, she's now making up for it with this home, where she's in total control of her physical surroundings. While the interior of this place is under pretty strict lock and key, reports suggest that this estate looks every bit like your quintessential European palace. Think ivy snaking up the walls, gardeners manicuring plentiful shrubs, and a life-size 2-legged horse sculpture that's suspended from a domed ceiling inside. I mean, there's reportedly even a room stuffed to the gills with Louis XIV-inspired sofas featured alongside a portrait of Tina rendered as an Egyptian queen. If what's been rumored is true, then the Algonquin is simply overflowing with beautiful things inside and out, like pieces of a giant shattered amethyst crystal arranged alongside the in-ground swimming pool and framed photographs of Egyptian royalty. If you're wondering about the Egyptian-inspired decor, well, Tina senses that she used to be Egyptian royalty in a former life. Since Tina doesn't own this home outright, she rents it from her landlord, who is said to live in her attic and controls the nearby boathouse, which stands at the shore of the lake which her property backs onto. While they put down roots at the end of 2021, it's unknown if Tina and Erwin still use this mansion as their main residence. While the couple has been happily living in Chateau Algonquin, it was reported that in fall 2021, Tina and Erwin invested in a property of their own, an estate which cost $76 million no less. This property is a 10-building waterfront estate overlooking Lake Zurich, also in Switzerland, of course, and it said that tennis star Roger Federer considered buying this property at one point, but I guess Tina beat him to it. Erwin had hinted that he and Tina will use this new compound, which spans over 240,000 square feet of space, as a new weekend retreat close to where their main residence is located. The property is a century-old historic estate with the 10 structures spread over 5.5 acres of land with plenty of private lakefront access. There's also a private pond, a stream, swimming pool, and rent a boat dock on the shore of Lake Zurich. It's no doubt that this is Tina's type of place, as outdoor space has always been a priority for her. Back in 2000, she told Architectural Digest, "I need nature and solitude, they nurture me. My idea of a vacation is reading a book on the terrace while my boyfriend cooks us dinner." The newly purchased mansion came a month before Tina agreed to sell her vast music catalog to German music company BMG for $50 million, to which Tina said, "The protection of my life's work, my musical inheritance, is something personal. I'm confident that with BMG and Warner Music, my work is in professional and reliable hands." Aside from this new retreat, Tina also has long enjoyed a vacation home located on the French Riviera, a villa situated up in the hills. Tina would often drive herself south from her home in Switzerland to throw lavish parties and celebrations here in France, but she also enjoyed this property because it's in the heart of the wilderness. Tina says she discovered it after renting a little pink house nearby, and when she heard that a villa was up for sale, she jumped at the opportunity. The villa is situated between two mountains and surrounded by woods and wildlife. Most recently, the interiors at the French abode were described as a mix of grandeur balanced by informality, she told Architectural Digest. "When I see something I love, a suite of furniture, a piece of art, I never measure, I never hesitate, I just buy it. Eventually, I'll find a place for it. I've always wanted and needed to transform my surroundings because decorating is my first response to loss and upheaval. Settle, collect, create a private universe." Tina and her designers drew inspiration from all over for this place, including the Greek. Her home boasts Greek and Roman pottery and sculptures that are always on display, as well as other accents throughout. Even the column, pool, and terraces have canvas shades bordered with a Greek key motif. Elsewhere, Tina has a small private library where she can write and study on an antique card table surrounded by her favorite leather-bound volumes on art, religion, and ancient history. Then we come to the master suite, Tina's favorite room in this house and one she's taken to calling Cleopatra's barge. I mean, are you surprised? It obviously has an Egyptian theme, while the decor complements the amazing views of the sea. Downstairs, you'll find a plush basement spa, screening room, and a trophy room, while every major space in this multi-level villa opens to a patio or balcony with stunning views over the Riviera. Well, I think we can all agree that Europe suits Tina Turner nicely, and she's living her best life across the pond. After checking out her properties in Switzerland and France, I think I'll bring this house tour to a close. We got the details on her latest purchase, a $76 million multi-structure estate on Lake Zurich in Switzerland, and also checked out 2 of her longtime properties. What did you guys think? Well, be sure to let me know your thoughts on Tina's stunning residences down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram to chat, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!